Joined by David Duke, founder and CEO of Street Soccer Scotland. David, do you mind me asking first off where you got the idea for this initiative?
Yeah, street soccer came about 17 years ago. Started in Glasgow and Edinburgh, and the purpose of it all was around using football to create a community around people who were isolated, largely down to things like homelessness, mental health, and addiction.
Yeah.
I'd lived experiencing that myself in terms of I was homeless for a couple of years, and football was the kind of rope that pulled me to a dark hole. And I always remember just having those football sessions and training for the Homeless World Cup and stuff like that. It just gave me something to look forward to. So a couple of years later, after I'd kind of moved out of homelessness and kind of started working and all that, I just felt that I wanted to kind of do something to try and get back. And me and a couple of friends, just started doing these kind of free football sessions. But it was always about more than football. It's about getting people again who are isolated and cut off, and just try to connect them with opportunities and access to support that might be out there and they might not be able to access.
Yeah. You mentioned that obviously life for you wasn't always easy. How did that mould you as a person to then deliver what you're delivering now?
I think things sometimes that people talk about second chances and stuff like that, but for me it's always about first chances. And I grew up with kind of quite a chaotic household, and my father passed away, and I was kind of on this road, and I just ended up kind of homeless, and you don't plan it, you don't expect it, but it's a lonely, isolating, soul destroying situation, and you're always looking for wee bits of hope, and my hope came through football, and that's what we're trying to do in here, and just kind of replicate that and just allow more people to get involved.
So in your role as CEO, obviously you're kind of that figurehead at the top.
Yeah.
You've got the likes of like Alex Ferguson, other celebrities that kind of endorse and kind of ambassadors for the brand. How important is it to have that backing and support from people of that stature?
Well, yeah, we're very lucky that we've got supporters, not just in terms of well-known faces, but even here, at Drawson, the guys that run it here, businesses, individuals. I think we all want to make the world a better place, and everything we do at Street Soccer's a team effort. It's like, yeah, I'm the founder, but I'm just part of the team. I do my bit, all the team here today do their bit, and it's always about how can we all play a part in the kind of collective change, but it couldn't happen with organisations and businesses and individuals and like yourself, getting involved and getting behind it and supporting it, so it's very much a team effort.
Obviously today we've been blessed by the sun gods.
Yeah.
How much enjoyment do you get out of turning around now? You've got a pitch behind you there with a couple of hundred people playing the beautiful game, coming together, all walks of life and nationalities.
Yeah.
What kind of, hopefully he's not too badly injured?
He should be alright.
What enjoyment do you get out of this?
It's a highlight of my year, highlight of my week. It's just basically, I look forward to these as much as the players, because it allows us to bring people from all different backgrounds together, different locations, and I go to a lot of events over the years for like external events and all that. I don't look forward to them anywhere near as much as I do this. This is what it's all about.
This morning I came in, I was the first man in the door, place was dead, there was nobody here. But over the time, people started arriving in their 5s and 10s and 20s. There's people here from all walks of life, from all over the globe. How much of a buzz does this give you?
It's amazing, because football's that kind of thing that brings people together, and there's a lot of guys here, never been to Ayrshire, never been to Drawson certainly, and they're here, they're playing football, they all get home, they've been fed, everybody's had food and great hospitality, we're getting music here, so it's just like it's what the world should be, a community.
Yeah.
Everything we do is to try and create community.
Bring everyone
people
together.
Who sometimes don't feel part of one.
Yeah, indeed.
That's what's important.
Finally, what would be the ultimate aim for you for this organisation as a whole?
It wasn't needed. We're here to try and influence others to create stuff and create community, and that's what it is. But for me, it's just about every player being able to achieve their goal, and that goal could be getting a job, it could be getting a house, it could be overcoming an addiction, it could be reconnecting with family, whatever their goal is, we just want to try and help people achieve it.
Excellent, listen,
Right,
keep up the good work.
lovely to see
Thanks
you,
for your
mate.
time. Cheers.